Welcome back to another episode of Point Podcast. We got a little inside joke going on, but don't mind us. I'm here with my day ones. Let's start on my right.
The one and only Dominican Don, baby.
And on my left.
I ready to make a play, man. Big play, Zay.
Yeah. All right, and I'm Ye, y'all. So we want to just thank y'all for checking in with us. Yo, so we're going to keep it light this episode, y'all. I want to talk about the word business and art, and what that means to y'all. You know, it's a lot of stuff going on. As you see, we live in a social media world, and everything is content driven. So I want to know, when does it become, or when is it about the art of the content, or is it always about business? And just how y'all feel about that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start with you.
Are you providing for your family off the art, or are you just doing it and it's only for you, for what you want to do?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
so that's what I'm saying. Like,
what the mindset is content driven off of just making money now? Do you think, like, just looking at it, or do you think, you know, some people really just love entertaining or just putting out something that can be an impact in other people's life? Like, how do y'all feel about that? What do y'all think people do? And it's no right or wrong answer.
Right.
Just trying to say how you feel about it.
That's why I asked that question. I had a follow-up question. I need to know, like, with this art, what am I doing? If I'm just making art to make myself happy, and I don't put it out there for the world to see.
Yeah.
If I'm putting it out there for the world to see, and I'm feeding my family, then that's a business. That's why That's why I asked that question.
But what if you don't care if you make money off it or not?
Well, then that sounds like a hobby or a part-time job.
Right.
Okay, but in the aspect of artists, like, you see, like, I don't know a lot about Michelangelo. You know what I'm saying? But when he made the Sistine Chapel, the artwork, he wasn't thinking about a check. He was thinking about being remembered for the rest of his life.
That's true. That's a good point.
Which would have been probably, you know.
Right. Luckily, we got a great artist here with us today, though.
Exactly.
Really speak on that.
Yeah.
So really speak on the art. It's a little bit of both. I'd say it's a little bit of both. I mean, just being an artist myself, early part of my career, I did start out my art career as a hobby, as a passion. I was doing more so art because people always recommend, hey man, you pretty good artist, and you know, me comparing myself, I took to art very well, but I always heard all the time, like, I mean, you're getting better. And where do you get to that point where it's a business and, you know, fulfilling, you know, because there is such thing as a starving artist.
Okay.
And stuff. So,
in every aspect, yeah.
In every aspect. But business-wise, I started to appreciate the business-wise to understand the craft of the art, you know, especially when you're dealing with art. Because, you know, like Erykah Badu say, she's sensitive about her shit. You know, you know.
A lot of people are.
A lot of people are sensitive about. As an artist, a lot of artists are sensitive about that stuff. Because I'm not gonna lie. As an artist, you know, I always hear as my career grows, you're getting better. Oh, this is what you did, you know, that's dope, you know, and it don't never be a hit. And I can relate with other artists, you know, they reach out there so far, and not just painting and drawing and tattooing, but as a musician, you know, like that hit was a hit, but to come back behind it, you know.
Right.
Yeah. What do you think is harder? I'm gonna ask you, like you said, is it a hit to do it the first time or to do it a second, third time, whatever you're making?
A second time.
Second time.
Definitely, because the first time could be a fluke. We all know about one-hit wonders.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so, if you can continuously remake that formula and get hits, then you're like, you know what I'm saying, then you're like a GOAT or whatever.
Well, let me ask you this though: that one time you saying was a one-hit wonder, we don't really know the work they put into getting that one hit.
But
same
also,
with business.
I agree. And then I'm gonna say this, like, we talking about business, art, even what you're saying, like, art really is subjective. Just like music is subjective.
Yeah, you're right.
Some shit could be trash to me, but could be the best thing you've ever heard.
Right. Business-wise as well. Yeah.
Business-wise as well. Yeah. And so even on the business tip, like, I think that art becomes business when you put your all into it, whether you make money or not, because you can sell music and not sell one record, but that's your business. Because that's what you're doing. You're putting your all into it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it ain't always about you making money because, you know, you just treating it as a business. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense.
No, definitely. Okay. What about you?
I mean, I agree with him. The business side of it can get real touchy, man, as an artist, man. I know a lot of artists lose their way and get frustrated with and get poor customer service because, again, they are making it more so about them instead of the business and the big picture because you want to survive and stuff. But
Okay.
a lot of artists are really willing to sacrifice their survival for their art, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me just say this. When I was, I just had this come to my mind. Y'all remember when when Facebook first came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all remember how that made you feel? We were all in school, and we was like the best thing ever. To me, at that time, it was the art of bringing all these people again. I'm sure he probably like, I was about the money the whole time. But we saw the changes when it started being business driven.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With the ads, and now you like if I said I was looking at a broom, then let's say if I was in the conversation, say I need a new broom. The next thing I know, I get on Facebook, the ads are different damn brooms up. Yeah. It became the business. Yeah. Do you think sometimes business can hurt something that is meant for to be an impact?
Let me ask you this: how much you pay for Facebook?
How much I pay for Facebook?
Nothing.
I mean,
exactly.
I pay internet fees, so that goes to it went to it. Okay, so you saying I don't pay anything, but the sponsors pay.
That ain't affect you, don't do it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm watching them. I gotta watch these sponsorships. That's just like okay. Give example. We don't pay for every cable network we have. ABC, CBS, all the major five, they're free.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got the bunny ears. You can do all that, whatever.
Yeah.
Tell me how many times y'all actually sit through all those commercials, like the whole 7 or 8 of them, or do you be like, I'm walk off, get some chips, come back?
Yeah, so, I mean, my thing is back to Facebook. Like with Zuckerberg, he connected people together. Mm-hmm. Like you said, you feel like that's art, so he connected people together for free. Right. So if my thing is he gave you a platform, if he want to sell some mops or whatever he want to sell, and make his money.
I'm not mad with him.
Right.
I'm just talking about. As a customer of that, when you started seeing too much of it, did you feel like a change shifted on you being on being on Facebook as much, or you like it was so cool before all that happened? Did
we all would be lying if we not glued to our phones right now on social media.
Yeah. Huh?
We all would be lying if we're not saying we glued to our phones right now with social media. Yeah. Whether it's IG, Twitter, Facebook, what have you.
I don't think I
Snapchat, whatever.
It's a content. Let me ask y'all boys one question. Do y'all feel the pressure of creating the great content or the pressure of doing the business of it? Okay. Before y'all answer that, man, let's go ahead and take a break for our sponsors. Make sure you follow and share and tag Points Podcast, all of that above, man. Points. So we back again. I want to address the subject of do you feel the pressure of the business or feel the pressure of creating a great content?
I don't feel no pressure because I don't. It's not has hit me yet as far as being just business. I just like the expression of like how I feel about
your
it.
artist.
Like, well, I can't call myself. I wouldn't call myself an artist yet. Yeah. I'm an artist
Why
in
not?
training.
Why not? Why not?
I don't know. I just because I feel like an artist, like you said, is someone who does it all the time. I don't do it all the time. I just if I did anything, it's just I feel like doing it today.
But what
I don't want to disrespect the artists who working tirelessly to put that out. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm saying like for me, it's all about art. So, it's like not necessarily about the business. I don't want to, I'm gonna see.
But do that discredit like what we talked about earlier as a one-hit wonder, and then they have to.
Now, back in the day, I used to be like clowning one-hit wonders, and let me tell you, the biggest one I thought Nelly. We all thought Nelly was gonna be a one-hit wonder when he did the Down Baby in high school. When we was in high school, I thought it was gonna be a one-hit wonder, but
he killed
he killed it. He killed it. He proved us all wrong, and that was a hit even more. But now that I'm older, I'm like, I just want to respect anybody who able to get anything done because it's so hard. Everybody making something, and everybody don't get that chance to blow. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, I learned early, your business always got to be straight no matter what you do. I mean, in today's society, like with things like OnlyFans and all these other different platforms, I mean, you would pretty much be a fool not to have your business straight. Now, the content has to be good, too. Yeah. So, but, the thing about content, that's just like, where we all play sports. It's like you can practice and train, and you will get better over time.
Right.
Hopefully. But like I said, you got one hit wonder, so maybe not, but it's a chance you could get better. So I always believe in always having your business straight first, because it's just too much money being made nowadays on even on like IG, Facebook. I mean, like that boy Country Rain, he went stupid on Facebook.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean? Off just putting out content.
Yeah, Country Wayne killing.
So,
But it was, and it's good content. It's great content as well.
Right, true.
So let me just ask you guys this then. Who do you think, when you think of like artists in the industry, like just pure artists, not necessarily out here to try to make money off it, who's the first person that comes to mind to you guys? And it can be any situation. Music, film.
Then when it comes to creating, man, I like Yeezy, man. Yeah, I mean, he's like, he's like one of the most, to me, inspiring artists. You know, yeah, a lot of people say how he think and his transition, but the pressure of just consistently being involved, creating, and just manifesting like his vision is art by itself, man. I like his walk.
Okay. What about you, bro?
I'm gonna first give an honorable mention. I'm starting with honorable mention. I'm gonna give that boy Virgil, because I'm rocking the Off-White from the High Museum of Art. Y'all see the drip? Dope. But I'm agreeing with, I'm gonna go with the artist formerly known as, and I ain't talking about Prince. I'm talking about Ye.
Hey, hold up. No. I'm the only Ye. I would prefer Ye.
You change your name to Ye?
You change your name.
That
Let
man
me see
changed
it
his
go,
name.
Because he made it a business. That's my point.
Bro.
Thank you. You just proved my point, but it's cool.
Bro, let me
He
say
moving the
something.
point.
Ye transitioned all genres from music, culture, fashion to even religion now. And he is making waves. Like even what he did with the music at the Dome, like those shows like we talked about earlier, like it's crazy.
Right.
Like that's an artist, like he just believes in his art, and like, and then too, he's at a level too financially where he can just do what he want to do.
At this point,
So
you can do it as anything. For me, right now, I'm gonna say my boy Andre 3 Stacks.
Okay.
Because I don't know, man. He just whatever he did, it just took off. Like I don't even think that he cared if you liked it or not. This is how he felt. And I feel like he's such an artist that's why we don't see much of him now, you know, because he's very particular about what he wanted to put out and what he wanted us, you know, to impact us. And he's not thinking about, to me, in my opinion, about the business.
Hold on. But he already got the money first, though, right? Let's give a shout out to Outkast.
Facts.
Right.
So once you got the bag, you can move different.
Right.
That's how I feel.
Right.
But I think he was like that in the beginning.
He was definitely doing like he's dope. Like I mean, he been dope. I'm just saying, but he definitely was.
Yeah. If you don't have like to free your mind like that, and you don't have like no financial burden, that's a whole.
Yeah, that's different.
So you think you're able to be more of an artist when you're financially stable?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You ain't worry about no bills.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You know about that. Okay.
Yeah.
And you right again. Shout out to Outkast, Big Boy, and that boy 3 Stacks. Who, like I said, the art. I still remember, you know, '96 first time I heard Elevators and how I felt, you know, and you know I was just like, man, you know, but it's crazy because they came out before that, and I can't remember everybody talking about the Dungeon, and I was too young to know what they were talking about. But anyway, you know, the art they was putting out at the time,
right.
And I'm sure they was like, we started rapping to make money, I'm trying to make money, but I just thought they wanted us to put the South on, you know, on the map, you know what I'm saying? So that's
South got something to say.
Yes, exactly. What do you want your art to say? Or hold on, let me change it. Would you rather be financially stable for the rest of your life or be remembered forever after you're gone with your artwork? With your artwork.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I done been through a phase where it been both. But I mean, this phase of my life with a legacy and kids, you know, I want them to live a certain type of way. Okay. I think that, you know, I do my art for myself. Okay. You know, when I started doing art for myself, that's when it started feeling right. I used to try so hard to please other people with my art, but now I just kind of do art for myself. Right. And then just the financial part, you know, I figure out the way to manage that, you know, because I do want I want that financial end. I need that. I need to survive.
Nothing wrong
I
with
have a certain type of lifestyle that I want, you know, and the only way to manifest that is to, you know, put stuff into action so I can succeed like that.
Right,
Okay.
right.
What about you, my boy?
Man, I'm gonna tell y'all straight. I'm here for generational wealth. I'm gonna say it like that.
All day.
So I'm all about the money because at fame, I already know right now it don't pay your bills.
Right.
It don't put clothes on Taylor. So
Yeah.
like, you know, definitely.
The funny thing about it with art, and I'm gonna answer the question is, it's almost like real estate in a sense. It can come back around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
true.
that painting right here that was behind, we don't know where it started off at.
Right.
But we also don't know where it could go later.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's
true.
interesting.
Big fan.
For me, man, it's hard to say. I think it's more so about, and I ain't talking about no fame, but I think if I can impact somebody long after I'm gone, I would rather have that than the riches.
Right.
Because I can't take them riches with me when I'm out of here anyway.
But you can
But,
impact other
but
people
you-
than rich too now.
You can, true. But you know, like somebody like Prince and MJ, they gonna live forever, man. Long. And I would love to be like that as well.
Right.
But I do want, you're right. I want to take care of my family,
Right.
And
Yeah.
everybody else, and their families after that. But
Right.
I also want to be able to impact as many people as I could. So
Right.
So yeah, that's that. Well, I mean, that's it. Though. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess Points Podcast, business versus the art. Can
Right.
it be both? Is it both?
Get
Who
points
knows?
either way.
You get
You get
points
points
either
either
way.
way,
You get y'all
man.
points either way.
Yeah.
So we thank y'all for joining us
Yeah.
here at Points Podcast. Make sure
Hey.
y'all follow, like, comment, subscribe,
yeah,
share,
we
all
trying
that
to
good
get paid,
stuff.
and we
Yeah.
trying to put out
Yeah,
art.
yeah, this
Yeah.
is good content.
It's good content.
It's content.
Man.
Put some
Yeah,
respect
this
on
is
our
our
name.
art.
It's real good content.
This is
Yeah,
our art,
exactly.
man. Yeah.
All right.
Hey, thank
See
y'all.
y'all.
Points. Later.
Peace.
Yeah.
Peace.
Pumps.